From the beginning.
That's what I'm talking about.
All you men with suits and ties, just sitting in the crowd smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one, I'm the lady that will bring you down. That'll rock this place. That'll rock this place. Rock this place.
Okay, now, from the beginning.
From the Rockfield campus of Montgomery College Television is proud to present NJCAA Volleyball with the Montgomery College Raptors welcoming in the Chesapeake College Skipjacks. Hi, everybody. I'm Michael Brown alongside my partner, Andre Anderson, and the Raptors are coming off a very successful weekend. They held their tri-match on Saturday, and the Raptors came away with 2 wins. And, Andre, let's take a look at some of the action from this weekend. So the Raptors are in white here, and they're playing against Potomac State, a big-time rival of the Raptors.
Yeah, it was a very intense game. The Raptors were fighting the whole entire game, and so was Potomac State. It was very intense.
The Raptors did end up winning it 3-1, but 3-1. But as you can see, the scores were quite close. And then in the final match of the day, the Raptors took on Carroll Community College, and this one was a little easier going for the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, I think after that first match, they got their momentum going, and they were just ready versus Carroll to put them to sleep early.
And that they did as they swept it 3-0. Again, the sets were fairly close and very competitive, but the Raptors did run away with the win, 3-0, and to improve to 9-4 on the season. They are taking on a Chesapeake College team that frankly has been struggling.
Yeah, it has not been a good season for them so far, but that doesn't mean that today can't be the day that things change, they step up and potentially, get their, I believe, second win of the season or third win of the season.
Yeah, they're 2-6 on the season coming in. They have lost 4 in a row, and currently they are in 10th place in Maryland JUCO with a record of 1-4. So they are going to have their work cut out for them, and we are set to get underway. Raptors with the serve, and that was Alex Thayer with the serve. Alex is one of the top players on the Raptors team, and she currently leads the team in assists. So we'll try and set the Raptors roster for you. That was a kill there by Megan Wessling. So out on the court right now for the Raptors, we have number 19, Megan Wessling. Number 8 is Maddie Gonzalez. Number 13 is Anna Stanojevic. Number 1 is Milena Bates. Number 10 is Alex Thayer. And number 18 is Jana Crocker. For Chesapeake, we've got number 9, Bianca Potts. Number 11 is Alyssa Berneski. Number 17 is Maya Hawkins-Bailey. Number 8 is Colleen Weaver. And number 7 is Emily Gunther. And number 1 is Zoe Frederd. Head coach for Chesapeake is John Buell. His assistant is Kirsten Blake. Head coach for the Raptors in her first year is Patty Westenberg. Her assistants are Dan Smith and Rich Carter. So we are underway. Raptors with a quick 4-0 lead, and Stanojevic puts that one away to make it 5-0. Good shot of Anna Stanojevic from Poolsville High School. as we get another look at Alex Thayer, an Urbana High School grad, with the serve. Deep serve. It hits the antenna, and that's a point for the Raptors. As we almost got involved there. There's a very good look at number 1, Milena Bates, the Raptors libero. That's why she's wearing the different color jersey. And she's a Northwest High School grad. So those of you who don't know volleyball that well at the college level, we are playing a best out of 5 sets. The first 4 sets are to 25, win by 2. If a 5th set is necessary, it's to 15, win by 2. Stanojevic, and there's a point for Chesapeake.
Yeah, very good block by Chesapeake to get their first point today.
Blocked there by Bianca Potts, who actually leads the team in blocks. Here comes the set. Wessling. Nice save there by Stanojevic. Wessling finds the spot.
It was a very good hit. Almost out of bounds, but perfect placement.
Megan Wessling leads the team in kills with 131. She averages almost 3 kills per set. She had a great afternoon on Saturday. Saturday, as we talked about, was the Raptors tri-match.
Yep.
The other match of the day, Potomac State played Carroll in the middle match of the day, and they came out with a win, 3-1.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday for the Raptors. Although it was a very rainy day, their play was not the same as that. Ooh, another point for the Raptors.
Yeah, that just kind of miscommunication there. And the Raptors are on a nice roll here to begin with. Checking in for the Raptors is number 11, Ariana Davey, who leads the team in blocks. Actually leads all of Maryland JUCO in blocks. She's first in blocks and first in blocks per set. And right behind her is Olivia Wright, who we have yet to see. Olivia is second in blocks in Maryland JUCO and 6th in blocks per set.
So with that being the case, MC having 2 of the top 2 players in blocks, I guarantee you, teams are coming in looking to it as like, how are we going to get the ball across the net?
Yeah, how do we get it through this?
Yeah.
And then you've got, Stanojevic, you've got Wessling. The Raptors can really put a front line together.
Yeah, Bates, the libero, second in Maryland JUCO and Diggs as well. So even if you do get the ball across the net, I mean, Bates is always going to be there to dig the ball out and then start the attack for the Raptors.
Well, number 7 now is in for the Raptors, Marielle Amigos. As I got a feeling the Raptors are going to substitute freely tonight.
Yeah. Maybe get some of the freshmen some more playing time if they don't usually.
Now, right now, Chesapeake is playing, I don't know, perhaps they have designated somebody as libero, but there is not a different color jersey out there right now. And normally the libero would wear a different color jersey, although that's not the case for the Raptors either. So, again, I'm probably totally wrong about this. You probably just have to announce to the official who the libero is.
Yeah, and now Bates is coming back in for the Raptors, so their libero is now in.
Yeah, and Bates is clearly the libero. A libero is a defensive specialist and cannot participate in the attack. They will generally lead the team in digs, not always, and they're generally up there in assists as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that is very much the case with Milena Bates.
I almost consider them like shortstops or like center fielders in baseball. You know, they're very athletic, agile. They move all around.
They sacrifice their body, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
A lot.
You'll see a lot of that tonight, I would assume. Hitting the court. Mia Lee checks in for the Raptors, and so does Diana Garcia. Lee number 9, Garcia number 12, and Garcia will go to the service line. Raptors on top in the first set, 15-3. Garcia had an excellent day on the service line over the weekend. And that didn't require a block. She just couldn't get it over. So Garcia back on the service line. And that's an ace for Garcia. Garcia is second on the team in assists, has 86 assists this year. And we're underway again. Garcia with the serve. Back row attack. Amigos, Garcia. Wow, that was a good Crocker. That
Good
was
save.
Boy, that was a great save.
Oh, and that's actually in.
Yep. Point for Chesapeake. Great save. You can't really see it, but the rafters at the roof line in the facility here are in play. So if the ball does hit the rafters, it's in play. You got to play it, and Chesapeake did a nice job there handling that.
There goes Davey.
Davey, and that's out. Just missed it. Little bit high. Colleen Weaver at the service line for Chesapeake. Garcia with the set. Lee took something off of it. Here comes Westling. Comes in for Amigos. And Kelsey Alfaro comes in for Crocker. Kelsey Alfaro, who goes to the service line, is another Poolsville grad. Raptors have 3 Poolsville grads on the team.
Great
And
serve.
there's another ace for Alfaro, who had 13 coming into tonight. So that's 14 for her.
Yeah, she's getting up there on her team in most aces.
Yeah, leading the team is Crocker with 19. And another ace for Alfaro. Comes the set. Westling.
Oh, wow.
Wow. She just nailed that one.
She was doing that all weekend on Saturday. Or was it?
I'm not sure what happened. They gave the
was
point to Chesapeake.
Oh.
And I'm not sure what the call was. Westling couldn't believe it.
And that's
was out.
I don't know about that other call, but
I don't either. And I did not see the signal. So Alyssa Berneski is serving for Chesapeake.
there it goes. Oh, great dig.
Nice dig by Berneski. Bates with the dig. There's Lee.
Oh, wow.
That's the best point of the match so far. Davey
There goes Davey.
buries it.
Second in the team in kills.
Davey is, she's second on the team in kills. She had 74 coming into tonight. And now we get a good look at Milena Bates, Northwest High School grad. She's a freshman. So the Raptors will have her back next year, along with Westling and several others. Garcia gets it over.
This is a great rally.
This is an excellent rally. Oh, nice dig there by Alfaro.
Oh, wow.
Nice
Good
save.
job. And it's over again.
Lee gets it over.
Ooh, almost hit the rafter. Oh, there it goes.
Garcia. She did that a couple of times
did.
Saturday,
That might be her specialty.
where she looks like she's going to set, and then at the last second, she just kind of dekes it over the net.
Yeah, that's very tricky. It always fakes me out.
It faked me out again. I'm going, all right, who's she setting? And then she just pops it over. So 23-7, this first set moving rather rapidly. Bates back on the line with the jump serve. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's an ace. She came into tonight with 12 aces and just picked up another one there. She's got a tough serve. It's always deep, and that's way too deep. And that is the end of the first set as the Raptors just roll on that one. 25-7, and we're going to keep it right here. The Raptors were not challenged at all in that set. So if the next two sets go like this, we're looking at a quick night, Andre.
Yeah, that's the way it's looking, but you never know. I mean, there was some pretty good rallies going for the Skipjacks in that last set. If they can carry some momentum over some of the things they did well into the second set, it could be a lot closer.
Oh, I definitely agree with you. There were some good points there, so I look forward to seeing what they can do here in the second set.
Yeah.
Now, there is one Raptor that we haven't introduced.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about this.
I know you were.
Who is this Raptor?
Well, this Raptor is not your normal player. As a matter of fact, his name is Dr. Osaurus.
Dr. Osaurus.
Dr. Osaurus, and we're gonna see if there's Dr. Osaurus.
Yeah, in the background.
Being held there by Jana Crocker. Dr. Osaurus is a stuffed dinosaur.
Huh.
But he's very much a part of the team.
You know the origin story?
I do know the origin story.
Okay.
I know it's important to you guys that are into, superheroes. and I think that Dr. Osaurus would probably qualify as a superhero. So the story is the team last year made a trip to Florida for a series of games. And somehow, some way, Dr. Osaurus showed up on the trip. And they did well down there. They won their games. So ever since then, Dr. Osaurus has been a part of this team. He travels with them. He goes to meetings with them. He goes to practices with them. Dr. Osaurus is part of this team.
Wow. So like the good luck charm.
Their good luck charm.
Okay.
Exactly. Their talisman.
Okay. Okay.
There's a good look at him. He's right in the middle of the huddle.
Oh yeah, he's giving a speech.
He's got a sweatshirt on, a hoodie.
Oh, speaking of
Look at that.
Speaking of the hoodie, I want to say thank you to Coach Patty Westenberg.
Oh yes,
who
we
actually gave my partner Michael Brown and I volleyball sweaters.
I'll tell you, it's beautiful.
I'm very happy about that.
And we're going to forget that you begged for it, Andre.
I did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say beg, but apparently, see, I don't even really remember. But
I don't forget anything, despite my advanced years.
Apparently, in the last game, I was like, wow, those sweaters look great. I would love a volleyball sweater. And so before the game, Coach Patty Westenberg actually came over with 2 sweaters and said, we heard you on the last live stream, so here are 2 sweaters.
There you go.
So my new request now, $1 billion.
He's kind of up the ante from a really nice sweatshirt to $1 billion.
Well,
That's called going for it.
Yeah, you got to try or else you never know.
Anyway, the head coach for the Raptors, very, very generous. We really appreciate that. Patty Westenberg, she's in her first season, but she is no stranger to volleyball. She previously coached at Frederick Community College. She's very involved in the regional volleyball scene, and so she's a very experienced coach. And she's got two great assistants who have been here now through 3 coaching regimes, but they just love it here, and they love volleyball, and they love it at this level. So they have stayed, Dan Smith and Rich Carter. So.
And they also bring a lot of experience as they went to nationals with the team last year. So, along with the great coaching from Coach Patty Westenberg.
I believe Dan Smith's been to at least 3 nationals.
Oh, wow.
With other coaches. So maybe 4. I know 3. So anyway, Skipjacks with a 2-1 lead here in the second set. And Emily Gunther will go to the service line. Emily is a sophomore. For those of you not familiar with where Chesapeake College is, it is down on the Eastern Shore. If you're going to Ocean City or if you're going to Delaware, it's essentially where 50 intersects 404.
Okay.
If you're on your way to the beach. And
nice area.
It's a very nice area, and it's a nice little campus. I've been there to cover events.
Good dig.
Great blocks. Nice dig there by Bates. And that's long. Yup, it's in. It must have ticked the line. Any part of the ball hits the line, it's in. So Diana Garcia, I'm sorry, will go back to the service line. Good low, hard serve. Comes to set. Crocker. Amigos to set. And
great spike.
Great spike there by Anna Stanojevic. She came into the game tonight 4th on the team in kills with 57. Raptors have had a great September. They are 7-2 in September so far. Got tonight's match, of course, and then at least one more before the end of the month. So it's been a really good month for the Raptors. They're going to hate to see September go.
I know, but October is a brand new opportunity for them to continue, all the winning they've done this month. So I know they're looking forward to that second half or the last half of the season and power through to the tournament.
Yeah, the tournament is not that far off.
No,
it's amazing how fast
I know
the fall seasons do go. Of course, they started in August, and they started practicing 1st of August, started playing matches in the middle of the month, and they've played 2 to 3 matches a week ever since. There's a put away there by Stanojevic. She always has a smile on her face.
It's the joy of the game. She loves, she loves the game. She's also a very good player, so that would definitely keep a smile on her face.
that helps. That helps. The Raptors up 8-3. Garcia having a nice run here on the service line.
Good block.
Oh, what a block. Another point for the Raptors. There's no way you get through that.
No, there is literally no way. Great serve. A lot of power behind that one.
And it was deep. Those deep serves are tough. Here comes Crocker. Oh, nice block by Potts. They'll point to Chesapeake. 9-4 Raptors. They took the first set, 25-7. Again, it's best out of 5. Stanojevic. And there is point to the Raptors. Violation, net violation by Chesapeake. Mialik checks in. Kelsey O'Farrell back in there, number 3. Good look at Kelsey. Another deep serve. Comes the set. And there's Lee. And another point for the oh, no, I'm sorry. Point for Chesapeake as he ticked off a Raptor.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10-5. Fettered. And they couldn't come up with it.
This is a good set for the Skipjacks. 6
Much
points.
better. Much
Yeah.
better. So maybe they had
close.
some jitters. Nice dig. And
Yeah,
big hit.
No way you're going to bring that back.
Nope. And that puts Anna Stanojevic on the service line. And it's appropriate after she just killed it. Got to get it over. And they do. Tough one. Olivia Wright in for the Raptors now. Number 14.
I heard that Olivia was a 2-sport athlete.
She is. She's going to be playing basketball for the women's team this year. I was talking to Raptors head coach Charla Gascoigne before the match, and she told me that she primarily recruited Olivia to come to Montgomery College, but Olivia's stipulation was, I'll come, but I want to play volleyball too. And Coach Gascoigne said, absolutely. It's been done before. It's been done numerous times in the past. Raptors have had a lot of 2-sport athletes with basketball and volleyball over the years.
I think that's awesome. You know, it helps with your game. Each sport brings something a little bit different. So you'll be able to bring something you learned from basketball to volleyball, and then bring something that you learned from volleyball to basketball to just make you a better player.
No, it definitely helps their agility and, of course, their conditioning, quickness.
Yeah, I was only good at one sport, so there was no way I could do 2.
Yeah, Andre, for those of you who don't know, Andre was a star soccer player here at Montgomery College, one of the captains when he played here, played under current head coach Pedro Braz, and went to nationals. That was the first year for Pedro, and as head coach here.
The second year, I think.
Or was it his second year?
Yeah, second year he went.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And he took the team to nationals, and Andre went with him. He was co-captain of the team, as a matter of fact. A defenseman.
Wasn't always the most fun, as we dominated a lot of those games, but you know, still pretty good.
You had some quiet times down at the other end.
Yeah, and I would just run up and try to score, and Coach Pedro would yell at me, "Go back!
Get back there!" So, this set's quite a bit more competitive. 14-10 Raptors, and serving now will be Megan Wessling. Megan is a Sherwood High School grad. a freshman.
Great ace.
Wow, what an ace. She had 16 coming in. That's the thing about Westling's game is it's a total game. Leads the team in kills. She's leads the team in kills per set. But she's also right at the top with digs and
Blocks
aces
as well. Or not blocks. I'm looking at the wrong person. Excuse me. But aces, you're right.
So she's tied for third on the team in digs, which is kind of an unusual combination to lead the team in kills and be that far up in digs. Because again, digs is sacrificing. It's throwing yourself around. And Megan is tall.
Yeah, it's always it's harder for people who are taller to get, to dive and get low. Usually why the liberos are usually some of the shorter players on the team.
That was Bates with the serve. Speaking of liberos and people leading the team in digs.
Great block by Potts.
And it just fell into the campfire. They are all standing around looking at it as it fell. So Milena Bates, freshman.
Oh,
That looked awfully close. But the Lions person is right there, so we will not question him. That sure looked like it kissed that line, but apparently it didn't. Here's Gunther, and that's way long. So Raptors now up 18-12. Another substitution, and here comes Garcia back in. Garcia has had her way back there on the service line.
I think she has probably one of the most powerful serves on the team.
Yeah, she really does. I'd say her and Bates perhaps. Although there's a lot of good servers on this Raptors team, so I really feel a little funny singling anybody out there. They're all so good at it. There's no weakness back there.
Oh, no.
This is a good rally. Good point. There's Lee.
Wow.
Boy, Lee is not the tallest player on the floor, but man, she can get up there, and she hits it hard. That one had some mustard on it.
Definitely not ketchup for you.
No. We have determined that. We discussed our diets over the weekend, and that's Raptor point. And much to Andre's chagrin, he discovered that I don't like ketchup. Nor do I like Granny Smith apples.
Ooh, they're too sour for me.
Well, they got to be just right. We have a whole lineup of them right here, and
got about 5 of them, 6 of them.
yeah, frankly, none of them look edible to me. I'm very particular about my apples.
The red ones I can do.
I know my apples.
Are you an apple connoisseur?
I am an apple connoisseur.
Okay.
Honeycrisp. Got it out.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Honeycrisp is very good. They are more expensive.
Okay, so those are like at the Whole Foods and the.
Yeah, but they're generally bigger.
Okay.
And they're very sweet.
I like that.
Fuji is another good one. Fuji.
Wow. Okay. That is something new to me.
Yes, Fuji. Macintosh. It's got to be crisp, though. It can't be mealy.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Kelsey Alfaro on the service line. Back to volleyball. I know we could talk all night about apples. Whoa! Megan Westling.
Power. There goes Westling.
Can we check and make sure that floor is still in one piece?
Yeah, one of the floorboards might be a little.
Oh, she
out
got
of
a
place.
nice run up on that one. And boy, did she love that one. She put some power behind that. Bates gets it over. 23-13 Raptors. They're closing in on set number 2. And that makes it 24-13. Raptors are having fun out there. A lot of smiles.
That's always good. You know they're in the zone.
Well, the team has a great spirit. We've been a real privilege for us to call their games over the last couple of weeks, and they really have a lot of spirit. Oh, nice back set. Here he comes, Lee. That's a good point. Nice dig there by Weaver. There's Wessling. Great dig by Potts.
This is a great rally.
This is excellent. This is definitely the best one of the match. Garcia tried her little dink. That time it didn't work. That's point for Raptors and the set. So the Raptors take the second set. 25-13. They now lead 2-0. And should they take the next, that would be the end of the match. And we're going to take a real brief break. We'll be right back.
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
All right, we are back live on the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. And the Raptors on top comfortably 2-0 as we get a good look at Dr. Osoris. He's very intently watching his team.
There he is.
There he is.
I think his speech is coming up next.
He is all decked out in a hoodie. He's got a necklace on. I mean, that is a well-attired dino.
Oh, wow. Wait, he even has his name on his hoodie.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
How about that, Dr. Osoris?
That's great.
This is great. Good look at the Raptors huddle. They are loose right now, as well they should be. They're on top, 2-0. And again, if they take this one, the next set, that's it. Here's a look at John Buell, the head coach of Chesapeake. To his left there is, or rather to his right, my left, is his assistant, Kristen Blake. And there's Patty Westenberg talking to her team.
Yeah, even with the, 2-set lead, she's still in there, still trying to make her team better, still telling them things that, you're doing well, but there's still improvements we can make. Because,
a coach is
never satisfied.
Never.
And that's
That's
what you
good.
want in your coach. Yeah, I mean, the goal isn't just to win one game, or their goal isn't to go 7-2 in September. It's to go all the way to a national championship.
Exactly.
So until that point, until that point comes, it's gonna be let's improve, let's get better, let's keep going. So.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a never-ending quest to get better, and should the Raptors, obviously they'll be in the postseason. And that's when things really get difficult. So that's when the competition really gets tough. So good look at Mia Lee. The Raptors, she's one of the sophomores. Mia is a Clarksburg grad. Elena Bates checks back in, number 1, along with Kelsey Alfaro. And Mia Lee will be serving. So the Raptors up 2-0. And again, Megan Westling puts that one into the net, so a point for Chesapeake. And Zoe Frederd with the serve. Maddie Gonzalez goes along with that. And just like in the last set, Chesapeake jumps out to an early lead. Raptors led from serve 1 in the first set. Chesapeake did have a brief lead in the second set. That's in. And a point for the Raptors. And that'll put Megan Westling on the service line. And another point for the Raptors. They just couldn't get it over. Tough serve in the back corner. Comes the set. Crocker. That was an interesting ball. Put a lot of spin on it, and it just spun along the top of the net before dropping into the onto the Chesapeake side. There's no way they could handle that.
Yeah, that makes it difficult. I mean, you can't, put your hands over the net or anything.
No.
So it's like, what are you supposed to do? You got to wait for it to fall?
Yep, and that's what they did, and thus the point to Montgomery College. Sling.
The dink.
Lee. Gonzalez missed the kill.
4-3.
And that'll put Gunther on the service line for Chesapeake. Emily Gunther, the sophomore. The Skipjacks. Big line there. Olivia Wright and Maddie Gonzalez. Block that one back and point Raptors. And that'll put Milena Bates on the service line. Oh, what a dig.
Oh, they almost got it.
Two great digs, two great effort. Two players really putting the effort out there, but they just couldn't quite come up with it. So that puts Bianca Potts on the service line. And Davey.
Great
with
dig.
Excellent dig by Potts. And there's Crocker. Gunther with a nice save. Raptors need to get it over. Bates does. Gunther, Bates. And that's long. So 5-5. Davey, and that's
With
in.
the kill.
Ariana Davies, she's second on the team in kills, came into tonight with 74 of them. And of course, she is first in Maryland JUCO in blocks. And first in blocks per set. Good look there at Alex Thayer, just checked in. Deanna Garcia, a Walter Johnson grad. And block and point Raptors. We're in the third set, Raptors up by 2. Gonzalez again with that low, hard, deep serve. And Potts puts it into the net.
Another MC
point for MC.
Seem to be a little bit on a roll right here.
Well, Garcia has had an excellent night so far from the service line. That time she took a little off of it. Good save there. Potts. There. Here comes Crocker. Ooh. It's just she just mishit that one. Colleen Weaver with the serve. Oh. That's something you don't see very often out of the Raptors.
Yeah, they're usually a team with very good communication, but it seems like right there, everyone's kind of looking at it saying, hey, who's going to it? No one did.
Right. So nobody called it. And as a result, it's point. Oh, there's a nice kill there by Crocker. And we're tied at 8. And that'll put Kelsey Alfaro on the service line. There. Gunther. Ooh.
Aye.
Nice effort there by Bates. She dove a long way.
She did.
Looks like she's okay. Oh, they got it over. Oh,
2 for 1. Didn't get it though, but the
good effort
was
by
there.
Chesapeake, and as Bates just put it in a unreturnable spot. And she checks out. Ariana Davey checks in and goes to the service line. Davey is excellent from the service line. She's got 17 aces coming in.
Make it 18.
Yep. She has that low, hard serve as well. That is the key. Those floating serves don't bring much success at this level.
No. I mean, they're much easier to return, you know?
Yep. They're much easier to slam. So this set is quite competitive.
Yeah, 10-10. I mean, as the match has improved, Chesapeake has definitely improved with it as well. They've been looking a lot better. As I say that, they lose the point, but they've been looking a lot better talking as a team. Getting into some good rallies too with the Raptors.
Well, the fact is, Chesapeake does not have any players available off the bench, so they cannot rotate in a better server, which is what the Raptors do that well. And, oftentimes your bigger players are not excellent servers. I mean, their job is the front line. And so you'll see teams rotate subs in to, not put that person on the line.
Good hits.
Wessling with a nice little dink.
Very smart player.
Yeah, she is a smart player. And good look at Megan there.
There's a replay.
And she just took something off of it. Chesapeake obviously expecting a bullet, and they got a butterfly.
Yeah, right in that campfire section, right?
Yep. And another point for the Raptors. So Mia Lee back at the service line. They got to get this one over. They do. Gunther.
Good block.
Big block by Wright. Comes the set. Westling buries it. Boy, she had a chance to really wind up on that one as she swooped in from the outside.
Yeah, the sets, the setup for her to do that and for everyone else to kill the ball as well, have been great all game.
Oh, what a dig by Bates.
Yeah, able to bring it back over.
A nice assist from Gonzalez. That was an excellent teamwork there. Bates laid out. Gonzalez somehow got a hand on it, and then the Raptors get the point. So great team point there. And Potts puts it into the net. So it's quickly 16-10. The Raptors on a nice little roll here. Mia Lee back at the service line. Here comes Wright. Wright says, okay, I'll take that one. Looking forward to seeing her on the basketball court this year after seeing her in action here for MC Volleyball.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
And that is in. Mia Lee just kissed that back line for the point. And we've got a timeout on the floor with the Raptors on top 18-10. We'll keep it right here. So, Andre, looks like the Raptors should be rolling to their fifth win in a row.
Yeah, they come out here today. They played very well. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. As an athlete, you want to go out and you want to win. And you have to have that mentality, that determination. And from the beginning, it seems like they had that. And then on top of that, having Dinosaurus by your side, Dr. Dinosaurus, excuse me, by your side. There's no way, you can't be fired up every single game.
Well, he expects nothing less.
Yeah.
That's what we've been told. He really didn't want to talk with us. He's very private.
He is.
Dinosaur.
Yeah. You have to, book an appointment
Yeah.
to talk to him and things like that, so.
And we were told too late that he is an aficionado of the Granny Smith apple.
He is.
So we might have been able to bribe a few comments out of him with this array that we have here on the table. But so we are ready to go. Mia Lee back on the service line. Raptors up 18-10. They lead 2-0. And here we go. Bates. Oh, what a set for Westling. From across court.
Too much.
And that is way out. That was quite a set by Bates. I can't believe the accuracy from across court. And it was a back set on top of it.
I don't know how they do it.
I don't know either. A lot of practice, a lot of games. I guarantee you, if we had a chance to talk with these athletes, most of them probably started playing volleyball several years ago.
Oh, yes.
Probably in junior high school, maybe even in elementary. Well, they don't call it junior high school anymore. It's middle school.
Middle school.
Oh,
Yeah.
Showing my age again. Yeah, Sonny. So, back when I was a kid, I had to walk through 3 miles of snow to get to school.
Oh, man.
So, point to Chesapeake, 2012. Good look there at Zoe Fredard. She's the freshman setter, and it's long. And that puts Westling back on the service line for the Raptors. Boy, that just kissed the top of the net, which, of course, adds to the difficulty. And there's Crocker on the set by Maddie Gonzalez.
Crocker for the kill.
22-12 Raptors. And that's going to be 20. Well,
Good
no, they
effort.
got it over. Excellent job. Gonzalez with a nice save. Wright gets it over. Nice dig by Westling. There's Crocker.
Good setup. Oh, too much power, though.
Looked like it. I thought for a second it had clipped a Chesapeake player, but it didn't. The official has a much better view than I do. Emily Gunther back on the service line for Chesapeake. The Raptors get the win tonight. It'll be their 10th of the season. That would make them, should they win tonight, they'll be 8-2 in September. 22-14 Raptors in the third set. Raptors up 2-0. And Wright with a devastating one, but a nice save there by Frederd. Crocker, Wright. Nice dig by Potts. Ooh, nice save by Lee. Right. This is a good point.
It is.
Very acrobatic point.
I know.
And that's going to be a double hit. It's the angle that ball came in on and the way she had to contort herself to get to it. It was almost inevitable that a double hit was going to come out of that. Crocker. And a nice block there by Wright and Gonzalez. Put that wall up again. And that'll put Milena Bates back on the service line for the Raptors. 23-15 Montgomery College. And there's an ace for Bates. Gunther with almost a defensive move there.
Yeah. It almost came to her like a weird angle.
Yeah.
So she didn't necessarily know what to do, like how to get her hands situated.
Yeah, it came in on as like a line drive right at her face. This could be match point right here. Gonzalez, and that is match point. As the Raptors take the third set, 25-15. They take the match, 3-0. And with the win, the Raptors improved to 10-4 on the season, 4-2 in Maryland JUCO, and again 8-2 in September. So a complete and total victory tonight, Andre, for the Raptors.
Yeah, it's looking good for them. It was a 3 in a row just in the last couple of days since the weekend till today. So they're on a very good run right here, and they're going to want to carry this throughout every single game throughout the season.
Yeah, there was no question tonight, and the Raptors have played a lot of matches now over the last 4 or 5 days, so it was kind of nice for them to get a bit of a breather tonight.
Yeah.
Although there were some excellent and very competitive points.
There were.
Throughout the match.
Yeah, there were. There's tough rallies. It's not always so easy for them as Chesapeake today were able to, dig the ball, send it back over, create some good rallies, but at the end of the day, it was a pretty good game for the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the cream rose to the top, and the Raptors. And we see one of our camera guys going behind us with what has become something of a symbol for Montgomery College. And Andre, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who is going to be our Granny Smith Outstanding Player of the Day?
I mean, collectively, everyone played well, but I think that Deanna had very good serves today. I mean, everyone did, but there's something about the way that she serves and the power and how it gets right above the net. So I want to give her our very first Granny Smith Outstanding Player Award.
I concur. I concur. Deanna Garcia had an excellent match today for the Raptors. She is a force to be reckoned with on the service line, and she led a lot of those rallies. As we get a one last look there at Dr. O'Saurus and Dr. Christy Tolliver, the Raptors trainer. So for my partner Andre Anderson and everybody on the wonderful and highly talented Montgomery College television crew, once again, the Raptors take it 3-0 to improve to 10-4 on the season. So, for everyone at Montgomery College, thanks so much for watching MC Volleyball on MCTV.
We gonna